Live from Asmara, this ERi-TV English news broadcast for Saturday evening, 18th of April. It's 10:30 p.m. right now. Good evening to you, and let's begin with the top stories. Seminar conducted on AI for students in Eritrea sub-zone. Meeting on implementation of development programs in Af'abet sub-zone. Democratic Republic of Congo and M23 rebels eyepiece monitoring agreement. And Australia and Japan signed contracts on warship deal. Great to have you with us. Proceeding with our full reports. Seminar focusing on the general development of artificial intelligence as well as its positive and negative influences was conducted for students in the Eritrea sub-zone. At the seminar, which was attended by about 700 junior and high school students, Dr. Medhani Marikos, who came from the United States, gave an extensive briefing supported by a video presentation on artificial intelligence-generated video films that are being distributed globally. Dr. Medhani, noting that artificial intelligence applications are currently being uploaded to mobile phones, urged the students to refrain from becoming technology dependent, to become researchers and readers, and to use the positive aspects of the technology. Mr. Merih Kiros, head of the academic affairs in the Eritrea sub-zone, said that the objective of the seminar was to enhance students' understanding of the meaning and operation of the artificial intelligence and to explain its positive and negative influences. Mr. Barakhat Kibraab, head of information technology at the education office in the sub-zone, urged the students not to be negatively influenced by artificial intelligence and to use the application to improve their academic capacity. The students on their part expressed that the seminar would make a significant contribution to enhancing their understanding of artificial intelligence and called for the seminar to be sustained. Mr. Ahmed Mohammed Nur Rajib, administrator of Af'abet sub-zone, conducted a meeting from 14th to 17th of April with residents of the sub-zones, focusing on the implementation of progress of development programs in the first quarter of 2026. At the meeting, Mr. Mohammed Nur said that research had been carried out to address the potable water problems, as well as to introduce mobile telephone service to the administrative areas of Nur Anas, Gadim Halib and Kubkub. Noting that extensive water and soil conservation activities are being carried out, Mr. Mohammed Nur called for reinforced participation to finalize the program before the arrival of rainfall season. The participants on their part called for priority to be given to addressing potable water shortage in Kalhamet, resolving the shortage of teachers, constructing a high school in Kalhamet to address female students' school dropouts due to the long distance between schools and their residential areas, strengthening relations among students, parents, and teachers aimed at improving students' results, as well as finalizing the master plan of Af'abet town. At the event, Mrs. Fatna Afa, member of the Northern Red Sea Region Assembly, provided a briefing on the recommendation and resolution adopted by the Regional Assembly, as well as on the role of the public and members of the Defense Force in the implementation of development programs. Similarly, Mr. Idris Osman, head of economic development in Af'abet sub-zone, conducted a similar seminar for residents of the Itela administrative area in Af'abet sub-zone. Those were local news updates. Global affairs will follow as we come back. The Democratic Republic of the Congo and M23 rebels are holding talks in Switzerland, the latest effort to curb deadly fighting that has persisted despite a December peace accord. The new round of negotiations between the two sides began on Monday with mediation by the United States and Qatar, according to media reports. The Congolese government and the AFC, or M23 rebel coalition, signed an interim peace monitoring mechanism during the talks, according to reports. The agreement established a body to track humanitarian and security developments and monitor potential ceasefire violations. The mechanism will include representatives from both the Democratic Republic of Congo government and armed groups with support from the United Nations Organization Stabilization Mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The talks are taking place while the situation on the ground is very fragile, with both sides accusing each other of violating truce agreements. People on the ground in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo hope mediators will press both sides to respect a new durable peace mechanism after a string of failed deals. Australia and Japan signed contract yesterday launching their landmark $10 billion Australian deal to supply Australia with warships, Tokyo's most consequential military sales since ending a military export ban in 2014. Defense Ministers Richard Marles and Shinjiro Koizumi signed a memorandum reaffirming the Australian and Japanese governments' shared commitment to the successful delivery of the warships, Marles said in a statement. The deal struck in August anchors Japan's push away from its post-war pacifism to forge security ties beyond its alliance with the U.S. to counter China. Mitsubishi Heavy Industry is to supply the Royal Australian Navy with 3 upgraded Mogami-class multi-role frigates built in Japan from 2029, and 8 more frigates will be built in Australia. Japan's Defense Ministry stated that Koizumi and Marles welcomed the conclusion of contracts for general-purpose frigates and confirmed it to further strengthen bilateral defense ties in the signing in Melbourne. Australia plans to deploy the ships designed to hunt submarines, strike surface ships, and provide air defense to defend critical maritime trade routes and its northern approach in the Indian and Pacific Ocean. We're about to end our news broadcast, but before saying goodnight, here's a final look at the top stories. Seminar conducted on AI for students in Eritrea subzone. Meeting on implementation of development programs in Abad subzone. Democratic Republic of Congo and M23 rebels eyepiece monitoring agreement. And Australia and Japan signed contracts on warship deal. That's all with the news for this session. On behalf of the entire news crew, thank you for watching. Salim Berhane signing off. Have a great night.